Joining us today, hundreds of people waited outside a Portage County funeral home to say goodbye to Andy VonStein, a well-known real estate agent. He was murdered last week, and tonight detectives continue to hunt for his suspected killer. News Channel 5's Bob Jones joins us now with the newsroom with more on this story tonight. Hi, Bob.
Well, Tracy, it was clear by today's crowd that Andy VonStein touched a lot of lives. Several people told me that Andy had such a positive outlook on life. Now that his life has been taken, many are calling for justice.
This is just unthinkable.
With heavy hearts, people waited in the line that stretched out the door and down the sidewalk.
He was just a phenomenal guy.
To say goodbye to a beloved real estate agent, Andy VonStein.
Andy always gave more than he got.
And to comfort his wife, 2 daughters, and other relatives.
It's just so hard to imagine how they can go on.
Last week, Andy was murdered, shot to death inside a vacant Twin Lakes home that he was showing for Cutler Realty. In a fitting tribute to Andy, Cutler put up signs outside the funeral home displaying the calling hours.
It just shocked us. It's like, why him? He didn't do anything, to anybody.
The Portage County Sheriff said today that deputies are actively looking for the murder suspect, 59-year-old Robert Gregolitis from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, but he once lived in Ravenna Township.
I'm sure they will find him. I'm sure they will. And hopefully justice will be done.
I hope they do have closure someday, and I think that'll happen.
Today, mourners remembered Andy for his kindness and generosity. He was the former president of Ravenna's Chamber of Commerce and the Rotary Club.
Andy was fantastic at what he did, and he was a very good teacher and a very good mentor.
His tragic death is also making many realtors take a hard look at the way they show homes.
There should never be another one-person open house, because you never know who that person walking through that front door is.
Andy's funeral is tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. at St. Joan of Arc Catholic Church in Streetsboro. Tonight, the sheriff won't comment on reports that Gregolitis had a connection to a Portage County home that went into foreclosure in 2008, and that he may have partly blamed VonStein for the financial troubles he faced. Live in the newsroom tonight, Bob Jones, News Channel 5.
And Bob, I'm assuming that the sheriff's department wants to hear from anybody who might know where that suspect is tonight, right?
That's right. I personally spoke to the sheriff today, and he said that they are actively searching for him. Unfortunately, they have not found the suspect, but they're urging the public to call with any tips.
Okay, Bob Jones reporting for us live tonight. Thanks, Bob.